Ausares, Louise, Uwacu in the building. I can see some comments already, man. Let me put on them comments that I saw already. Greca Goma. Oh, Greca Goma. Yo. Where you at? Where you at? Yo, somebody tell Greca Goma that I'm here, yo. All right. Let's turn down the music, please. All right, my people, how you doing? Bufundo TV. Yo, I see you, Kremambawazi. Yeah, yo, we on fire, my people. How you doing? All right, my people, thank you so much for being here today on the show, U&I Talk Show. If you want to come into the show and comment, please, okay? I'm going to put the link to come into the studio right here in the comments. Anybody want to come and express their minds? I'm here for you, okay? So the link is there. Oh, the link is there, my people. Come to the show. Yo, okay, Kami, I see you. Yeah, was about to see finally. Yo, thank you so much for being here. Yo, let me tell you what happened, why I'm late, okay? For the first time in my life. Yeah, I went for a walk in the morning. This is my excuse. Oh, yo, my whole body is aching. Yeah, I can't believe I did that, man. I went for a walk in the morning and then I was walking like a turtle because I don't even know. It seemed like I walked for 1 hour or 2 hours, but it feels like I walked 2 meters, 1 meter per hour, yo. So this is why I'm late, okay? Luckily for me, my boss is not gonna fire me because my boss thinks I'm funny. So what you gonna do about it? All right, my people, let's get into it. Today on the show, we're gonna talk about the top things. I had 5 things that they don't want you to know about the Kagamistan, Rwanda. The top 5 things that they don't want you to know. We're gonna talk about it in English, we're gonna talk about it in French, and then we're gonna end in Kenya, Rwanda. In Kenya, Rwanda, we also have more jokes. We have a lot of jokes in Kenya, Rwanda. Okay, so if you speak Kenya, Rwanda, you know this is definitely the best for you because in Kenya, Rwanda we say so much more. All right, my people. So let's go. Number one, the very first thing that they don't want you to know about the Kagamistan, Rwanda right now, my people, is the fact that the Kagamistan, Rwanda is at war in Congo against our fellow Africans. My people, this has to be known. This has to be denounced around the world wherever you can. The Kagamistan, Rwanda has been at war in Congo for many years now, and the damage has been over 10 million people, Africans, dead in Congo because of the policies and the politics of Rwanda fighting a proxy war for the predators, the colonizers, the United States, Canada, UK, and other predators, my people. This is something that is not known, or they don't want you to know. They don't want us to talk about it because, my people, they're destroying Congo through Rwanda, and then they promote Rwanda as a great country and as a great example. But this is the most important thing that you need to know, my people. Support Onana, and this is his book, Holocaust au Congo. It's in French. We're eventually going to specifically focus about that. But this is the most important thing that people need to know. Congo is important because they have natural resources, our phones, your electrical cars, and so much, even regular cars, gold, coltan, cobalt, whatever, the uranium to fabricate all these military superpower. So the destroyers of our world need Congo, and they need Congo. They don't want Congo to benefit from its own wealth. So they use corrupted Africans to destroy Congo. This has to stop, and this has to be known about Rwanda. And this is why we are boycotting Made in Rwanda. We are boycotting Visit Rwanda, and we are exposing this as much as we can, because, my people, over 10 million lives have been lost in Congo. 10 million lives, Africans. If African lives matter for you, for the world, this has to be said and this has to be denounced. And we know that they matter to you. And so you will, my people, you will be talking about this. All right. Egre Kagoma. Kagoma, yo yo yo, ndahaguruka mu kinyarwanda humura mu kanya. Kagoma, be like, stand up so I can greet you. This is how we greet each other in Kinyarwanda. I guess I'll be standing up in Kinyarwanda soon. Stay tuned, my people. So that was the number one, my people. The second thing, we will talk about the top 5, okay? The second thing that we are going to talk about is the fake economic success, my people, and how Rwanda's budget is over 40% funded by foreign aid. Rwanda has been receiving so much money from international donors to rebuild the economy since 1994. Over 1 billion a year. It has the highest donor aid per capita in East Africa, about over 85 million US per year. And this is above countries like Uganda and Kenya. And over 40%, my people, of the Rwanda's national budget is funded by national aid. Tell me, what kind of country can be independent, can achieve anything, can preserve its sovereignty when over 40% of its budget is coming from foreign aid? And this foreign aid is money, corruption money. So Rwanda, which has become an army of mercenaries, can be used to go and destroy our fellow Africans in Congo. My people, this is the second thing that needs to be known when people start talking about economic success, Rwanda economic success. Know and understand that it's a lie. There's a book that I recommend, Rwanda's Stillborn Middle Income Economy. And this is by David Himbara, my people, to denounce all these lies about Rwanda's economy being a success. How can it be a success when over 40% is coming from the outside, my people? Now, the other thing that that was number 2, okay? Number 3, all right? Number 3, my people, the Kagamistan, Mr. Kagame owns everything, okay? He has a company which is registered under the RPF, the ruling party. And then everything in Rwanda and almost everyone works for him. the country. Everyone is a servant of his company, first level or second level. My people, this is how everyone stays silent. They can't criticize, they can't say nothing, because the Kagame himself, the Kagamistan, owns everything, you know. So Clement Babazi is saying that around 50% of the budget coming from foreign aid. Can you imagine? This is outrageous. Outrageous, my people. And then this is the country that you're going to promote as a success in Africa, a country that cannot exist without being financed by foreign aid. And they're being financed by foreign aid because they destroy a fellow African country, Congo, and over 10 million lives have been lost. My people, this has to be exposed. Okay, so that was 3, right? Are we on to number 4? Let's get to number 4. Okay, number 4. What is the number 4? Number 4 is how the Kagame and his party rejected the United Nations intervention in Rwanda in 1994 during the genocide against the Tutsi in 1994 in Rwanda. The RPF, the Rwandan Patriotic Front, this is the Kagame's party. When they were fighting, they actually rejected and refused for the UN to intervene. And then once they took over power, because that was their purpose, they didn't want the UN to intervene because it would interfere with the power takeover if they intervene to save people. And then once they took over the country, they keep claiming that the international community abandoned Rwanda. This is something that you hear a lot. This is something that you hear about all the time. The international community abandoned Rwanda, but the Kagame's party itself refused for the UN to intervene, my people. This is madness. This has to be exposed. This has to be known. So, what number was that? Anyways, I have 2 more to go. Now, the one before the last one, so that would be number 4 or 5. I don't even know which number we are anymore. But anyways, 2 more to go. The one before the last is this one, my people. This is how the regime, the Kagamistan, pays so much money in PR, public relations, in the media, to corrupt the media so that they may clean up the image, so that you may never find out about these things. It had been revealed that they pay over $50,000 to US agencies and other in order to have a great image in the media. So they fake the economic numbers. They're at war in Congo. They fake the narrative. And then they pay all these media companies and PR companies in order to broadcast a great image of Rwanda. Meanwhile, people are poor, and only the Kagamistan, only Kagame and his little clan and his family are rich, and they own everything. They're the ones who benefit from all this corruption, all this aid that is going to Rwanda, and the war, the proxy war that Rwanda is fighting for the predators and the colonizers in Congo and other countries. Okay. And last, my people, I don't know if this is number 5 or 6 or 7. I can't remember, but whatever you've been following, this is the last one. The last, but not the least important. This is the another key ingredient to tell you what's going on in Rwanda that they don't want to know about, that they don't want you to know about. Rwandans are the most unhappy people in East Africa. maybe some of the most unhappy people on the planet. Now, if Rwanda was a success and everything was going magnificent, Rwanda is wasting money, throwing money in the garbage, advertising, visit Rwanda, sponsoring European teams, putting money there while people are starving, people are poor, undereducated, miseducated, and only one family is rich, and then they fake numbers. And then do you have this report coming out saying how Rwandans are some of the most unhappy people on the planet, unhappy people in Africa, in East Africa? Don't you think the Rwandans will be a little bit happier? They wouldn't be among the unhappiest people on the planet if Rwanda was truly a success, as it is broadcast, my people. But now you know why they broadcast it as a success, my people. Now you know all these things that I just mentioned are why they broadcast it as a success, because it's fighting a proxy war for the colonizers, for the predators. All right. And then it fakes its numbers. And then the people are poor. The economic success is a scam. And so the people are unhappy. All right, my people. So let's see some of your comments, and then we're going to move it in French and tell our fellow French speaking African about this, because actually one of my inspiration was a guy from Senegal who was praising the Kagamistan, and I was like, over 40% of the budget comes from foreign aid. That's not something that we should be praising. Africa, independent Africa, and then you're gonna celebrate Independence Day. K Kami, are you maybe jealous about Rwandan success? No, I wish that Rwanda was a success, the success that they broadcast that it is. I wish what they say about Rwanda was true. The economic success, I wish the economic success was true. I wish Kigali being clean and the whole country being clean would be for the whole country, you know, nice houses for the whole country. But so many people are so poor in Rwanda and Kigali. They're always chasing away poor people. They're kicking people out of their land without even giving them proper alternatives, just to show an image. And then they do nothing for the villages. You've seen recently there were rains, and even in the villages, things came down, people died. So all these things is because the government lies and spends money in PR, lying instead of spending that money on solutions. So I wish it wasn't fake, the economic success. I wish it was real, because Rwandan people are suffering while Rwanda is pretending to be rich and to be a success. You understand? So I wish what they say about Rwanda was a success. There's nothing to be jealous about Rwanda, since I wish Rwanda was a rich, healthy, wealthy country and Rwandan people were happy people. This is what I wish for Rwanda. I wish peace and democracy and prosperity. And so it's not going to happen when people are burying their head in the sand, and instead of facing problems, they hide them, and then they broadcast themselves as a success. It's not going to happen like that, my people. Kremambabazi, K Kami, what is there to be jealous about? Debt? Citizen evicted without compensation, lack of food. Exactly, you know. Dr. Injiro Nsanga Tarsisi, thank you so much. Jealous about Clean City Convention Center, new roads, hotels. Okay, my people, may I remind you where I am right now? I'm in Canada. I'm in Vancouver. You should check out Vancouver. Vancouver is like the most beautiful place in Canada. It's so beautiful. It's so clean. The convention center, the roads, the hotels, all these things, we have them right here in Vancouver. I never even feel the need to go on vacation, because where I am in Vancouver is so beautiful. Okay. So I wish I wish all these things that I've seen that are so good in other places or in Canada where I am, I wish these things upon Rwanda. And this is why I do these things, so that that Rwanda people also have this good, and they have it for real. Okay. So I can't be jealous of a clean city, convention center, new roads, hotels, because I have all this, and it's even more beautiful where I am. Find out about Vancouver, man. You'll see where I am. It's just so beautiful, man. Vancouver, I love it. I love it. You know, I came here. I thought I was gonna come here for 3 months, 4 months from Montreal, do a documentary. And then, I kept staying in Vancouver because it's just so beautiful. I mean, I may be telling you this and you think I'm exaggerating, but ask people who've been to Vancouver, man. Bufundu TV makes me laugh when someone says you're jealous about our success. Success, killing, looting, hunger, misery, depression. Yo, these are the things that we want to end, man. It's fake success. Fake success. Ain't nobody trying to be jealous of a fake success. We are jealous of real success. And we want real success to come to Rwanda. This is why we will not accept the fake success that is being broadcast. This is why we will not be silent when we're being lied to and we're being sold a fake product. But we know the real thing. We know the real thing, my people. We have traveled the world. We know the real thing. And we are not going to accept this fake success in Rwanda, my people. We should not. Okay, Rwandan people deserve better. This is my conviction. It's what I do because I am convinced the Rwandan people deserve better and can do better. And all this fakeness is not going to get us to that better. We need to confront the fakeness so that we can get to the better. Kajina Lambo, yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kremam Babazi, jealous about Clean City. Bless your heart. Which new roads? Almost 30 years putting tarmac roads and 1-2 building is to be jealous. Yeah, wait, this is just aid. Yo, over 40% of a budget of a country come like coming from foreign aid, madness. Rwandans are all the time on party. How not happy? Ah, yo, so many people are unhappy in Rwanda. Matter of fact, I get messages all the time. I'm thinking about doing a video about this so that I can answer these messages. I get messages all the time. People in Rwanda who want to run away from Rwanda come to Canada asking me advice about how to come to Canada and how to be a refugee in Canada. I think I'll do a specific video about it and respond to these questions. You never go to Africa and meet Canadians who have run away from Canada because Canada is so bad and they need a better place to go and be, because they don't have clean cities, and they don't have a convention center and they don't have roads. But you see so many Rwandan refugees around the world. All of us, all of you, my people, you're living in Europe, Canada, USA, Australia, New Zealand. So many Rwandan refugees. Why? Because of clean roads? Because you're jealous of Rwanda's clean roads. Wherever all these refugees are in Europe, Canada, USA, Australia, New Zealand, all these refugees have it better than anyone and everyone in Rwanda. And yet, a lot of them are political activists so that things improve in Rwanda. We do this so that things improve for our people back home because we are convinced that Rwandan people deserve better than fake success, my people. All right. Kagina Rambo, they pretend to construct roads and other infrastructures. Unfortunately, nothing can last long. roads are down after only 3 years or 4 years, and start rehabilitation of that roads. Can you imagine? Sondeka sondekage. Kreman Babazi, don't you know that when people are hopeless, they tend to jump into small pleasures, partying, alcoholism, and then right now you see Rwanda, they are promoting sex a lot. They are promoting sex. They want the youth to be distracted by sex. And then they're also now into like openly promoting homosexuality as well, which is something that wasn't known in the Rwandan culture. This is not something that people promote openly, but they're doing it to distract the youth from the real problems that they have, and to have the youth stuck in sexual issues and then not care about the societal social issues that are happening. You know what I mean? So oh, my people. Dr. Ngiron Sanga Tarsis, it's incredible but to see how Rwandans are poor and suffering while the government's still getting credit from international powers. The first mistake to ignore the Rwandans' contribution. Exactly. Rwandan people are suffering. Rwandan's people are the ones contributing to Rwanda's perceived success. They're the ones cleaning these cities. How are they getting paid? Do they get paid? Teachers in Rwanda working, getting abused. The criminal dictatorship working and taxing everyone all the time, no matter the small business. And they even prevent people from having home business. They prevent people from having home business. Can you imagine? We live in a society here where so many people have second households, home businesses. But in Rwanda, because they build these buildings which belong to the criminal dictatorship and the little clan and their businesses, and people can't afford to go into these buildings, so they work from home. And then the government interferes with entrepreneurs and says, no, you can't work from home. You have to come and rent an office from us, because we build this. Now no one comes into this building because people are poor. The economy is fake. 40%, over 40% of the budget is coming from aid. So what is Rwanda really even creating? So apart from selling its army as mercenaries who are destroying our fellow Africans on behalf of France in Mozambique, on behalf of the USA in Congo, on behalf of the UK in Congo, destabilizing our fellow Africans. This is what Rwanda has to sell, my people. Criminals and criminality is Rwanda's expertise. The Kagamistan expertise right now is criminality, my people. This has to stop. All right. So we're going to move into French and keep talking about it. We're going to, whatever rest of the comments that we have, we're going to address those comments in French, my people. All right. So thank you so much for being here. Please, I forgot to ask people to share the show. Share the show, like, subscribe, my people. You can support U&I show by subscribing, liking, and share. And this is an independent media. This is an independent media. It's supported by the audience. So this is also how you can support us, my people. All right. So thank you so much for being here. Let's continue the show in French.